Hello friends, today in this tutorial I'll be showing you that how basically you can build out this Android application which will able to capture the images from your camera and saving it inside the gallery. So this is basically the Android application we will be building, guys. So there is a button out there which is called as capture image. So as I click this button, guys, it will ask for the runtime permission here. First of all, let me just delete all the images from my gallery so that this image will also be saved. So now if I go to my gallery, guys, I will delete this pictures folder. So nothing is there. And now if I click this button of capture image, so it will first of all ask for the runtime permission that allow this app to take pictures and record video. So I will grant this permission. And then if I hit this, now you will see my camera here, and now you can basically click a selfie photograph, and now you will see image saved successfully. And now if I check my gallery, guys, you will see it will created this folder pictures. So now this is basically the image which is successfully saved here. You will see that this is actually the image here. And now we can repeat this process once again. If I take the picture, so you will see it will take this picture. This is image saved successfully. And now if you see, there will be two photographs out there. You will see that this is the first one, this is the second one. So now we will be seeing, guys, how we can simply develop this Android application where we can simply take pictures from our camera and save it inside the gallery. So this will be coded inside Java language, inside Android Studio. So basically I have given all the source code in the description of the video. I have written a complete blog post. So if you want the full source code, you can go to the description of the video. All the step-by-step instruction and source code is given. So now let's get started. So first of all, guys, I will create a new project here, and I will select here empty activity, and name of the project will be camera project, and then a language will be Java here, and click on finish. So as you click finish, guys, it will create a brand new project. You will see Gradle is building here. So now let me close this previous project. So now, guys, you will see basically it is building out this project. So after that, guys, now the very first thing you need to do, guys, we need to go to the manifest folder and go to Android manifest.xml. So here you need to grant the permissions, guys. Whenever you are using this, we need to have the permission which is the camera permission, and also we will need the external storage permission where we will be basically be storing it, the image file inside the gallery. So for that we will need this permission, right, external storage. So these two permissions we need. So simply add these permissions inside Android manifest.xml. Now we need to go to our layout folder, guys. So here we will design the layout of this app. So right inside here we will basically have two widgets out there. First will be the image view, where we will be displaying the captured image. So this will be a simple image view, and for this the width will be match parent and the height will be wrap content. And the third parameter, guys, which will be basically we need to give it a layout property, layout underscore above, layout underscore above, okay, layout underscore above, and here we need to give it an ID here. So basically we will have a button here, so we will be displaying it right before that. So it is saying that we will also be having a simple button. We will have this button here, and for this button, guys, we need to provide the height property for this button. So basically the height will be, guys, wrap content, and we also need to provide the height property as well. So layout underscore width, wrap content. And basically the text will be simply capture image. And then guys, we will also be giving an ID to it, and the ID will be button underscore capture. That's all. So you will see that now we have this image view and this button. So our layout will be simply relative layout, guys. So I will replace this constant layout with this relative layout. So simply paste this code here, and we need to simply close this by relative layout. So this totally depends upon you which layout you use. And after this, guys, we will basically be binding a on click to this button right here itself. There is a on click property. So whenever you click this button, what should happen? Basically we will execute this method, guys, which will be capture image. This is the on click property, and here we will declare this method inside the main activity.java file. So whenever you click this button, this method will execute. That's all. So that's all, guys, and two more properties you can add here for the image view. If you want to display it right here at the center, fit center, and adjust view points to true. That's all. So that's all that you need to do. And one more property to this button, align parent bottom to true. That's all. This is basically the XML code, guys, which is required for this application. Now we can go to main activity.java file, and right here, guys, you can declare some variables right at the top here. So these will be some static variables, constant variables. So this will be request camera permission code. So this code can be anything. I will put here 1. You can give any value, any constant value of your. And then we will have the second variable. This one will be for the image capture. So request underscore image underscore capture is equal to true. And then we will have this image view, guys. We will import this. Android Studio will automatically import this for us. And simply here we will have image view, and then we will use find view by ID, and here we will put our ID dot and the ID which we have given, which is image underscore view, put a semicolon. If you check, we need to give it an ID here. Sorry, we need to give it an ID here. So Android ID. So here we need to give it an ID here, which will be image underscore view. So now this will resolve the problem for us. And now, guys, we need to define this method that we declared inside activity main.xml, which is capture image whenever we click this button. So we will define this method. This will be a simple public method, public void capture image view. That's all. So you can import this class view. And here, guys, first of all, we need to check for permission for camera. So we need to ask the user at runtime. And here you will simply say if block, if context compact. This is the class we need to use. It contains a method which is check self permission, and here we need to pass the context, which is this, and then we will say manifest dot permission. So whatever permissions that we have specified inside the this will be for the camera permission. So it is saying that cannot resolve symbol. Let me see, manifest permission camera. Let me see, is not equal to package manager. And now this contains a method, guys, package manager class. It contains a method which is permission granted. This is a constant. There are two ones, granted and denied. So we have this if condition. Basically it is checking that if the user hasn't granted you this permission granted, then what should happen. It is saying that cannot let me see what is manifest.permission.camera. Let me just paste this code. I think some error has taken place. Let me just paste it. So I think guys what we need to do is that if you go to your Android manifest.xml file, right here you need to grant that permission. Just wait. Guys, I figured out the solution here. So if you are finding this error, you need to first of all import this line, which is Android-manifest. Sorry, this will be Android dot manifest, which is M is capital. So just write this line and now this problem will be solved here. You will see that. So inside this guys, we are writing this code activity compact. We are requesting the permissions from the user. We are passing the context and then we are requesting the permission to grant permission to use the mobile camera. That's what. So then we are returning from this function, and after the user grants the permission guys, now we need to open the camera app. So we can open the camera app by using intent, and then we can simply say new intent. We can import first of all the intent class, and how we can simply open the camera app guys. So here we can simply say media store. So we can use this media store guys. So it is a very useful class by which you can interact with the various things inside your Android mobile phone. So action image capture, this is basically a constant for opening the camera app. So now we just need to call start activity for result, and inside this we need to pass the intent, and the second one is the request image capture. This is basically the code that you pass, request code. This is a constant here, request image capture. This is a constant is equal to 2. So basically, so now what will happen guys, if I now refresh this and now if I click run app, so what it will do, it will install this app inside my computer. It will first of all build out the project and then it will install this app inside the Android mobile phone. So just wait, it is installing it. So Gradle is building guys, so just wait. You can see it is installing it. So now there is a button out there. If I hit this button, you will see it will ask for the first of all this permission. We need to grant the permission. While you can see that. Now once again if you hit this button, your camera will open right here. You will see that now you will be able to take images. So once I click the image, and now if I click this tick mark option, nothing will happen. Now we need to display that image and also save this image inside the gallery as well. So now for doing this we need to call this write this method which is start activity for result, and it basically contains a method guys inside our main activity. We can override that method which is on activity result. You can simply type on activity result. Android Studio will do the rest of the process, and inside this guys it will add a super call to the method here which is required, and it contains these three parameters: request code, result code, and this intent. And basically here we have a if condition guys. We will basically compare this request code. If it is equal to the constant that we specified, which is request image capture, which is equal to 2, and the result code, if it is equal to the code that we have, which is result OK, then in that case, this basically means that if you basically presses that tick mark option after you click the picture, in that case we need to get the captured image as bitmap. So here what we will say bundle, and inside this extras we will create this. We will convert this image, sorry, data that we got from the intent, and we will call this get extras method. After this we will basically convert this image to a bitmap by using this bitmap class. We will say image bitmap, and then we will simply typecast this to a bitmap extras dot get. We will get the data of the image like this, and then guys we will simply show this image inside the image view. This is really simple. We have got the reference of this image view, and it contains a method which is set image bitmap, and here we will pass the image bitmap. That's all. And now if you do this guys, if you run this application once again inside your mobile phone, so what will happen now? If you click this button, it will take the picture, and now this image will be displayed here. You will see that inside the image view, the picture will be displayed here, and you will see this image is not looking clear. I think that's inside our activity main.xml. You just need to scale this, just remove this attribute, scaling attribute, and now once again refresh this. So once again the app will start here, so just wait. So yeah, terminate, and now once again the app will start. Capture image. So now you can see that guys, this image is displaying here. You can see that. Now we need to save this image inside our machine as well, gallery. So what we can do is that we can define a function inside after this which will save this image inside the computer, sorry, mobile phone. So we will basically define this method which is save image to gallery, and here we will pass the bitmap of the image like this. So now we need to basically define this method guys, which is, sorry, so we need to define this method just after this. So we can call this as a private method, and here we will have this bitmap. So inside this method guys, first of all we need to create a directory inside our external storage in order to access. So we will create a storage directory with the help of environment class, and it contains a method get external storage public directory. So inside this method guys, here we need to store it inside the pictures directory. So environment dot, there are various constant, either you can store it inside pictures, downloads, all this. We will store it inside pictures, and then we need to create a new file here, new file name, and file name will start from img underscore, and then we will say timestamp, sorry. So this basically, it's a very simple code, so I will simply copy paste it and then explain to you what is happening. So we have constructed the simple timestamp guys, so every time it will generate a random file name with the help of this classes, simple date format and local, and also date class. And then we are putting the file name, and after this, now to save this guys, it's very easy. Image file, we will make the constructor of the file of class, we will pass the directory and the file name. That's all. And then we need to surround this code guys inside the try catch block. So for this to saving it, So for doing this, guys, it's very simple. You have used this code quite a lot of times. So file output stream, and here output stream, and here we will define this constructor, pass this image file, and then we will have the image bitmap. We will simply compress first of all this image bitmap, and this contains a compress format .jpg, so it's a jpg image. Quality will be 100 and this will be compressed to output stream, and then we need to simply flush it and also close it. And then we need to add this image to gallery, guys. For doing this, we will simply make a intent which will inform the gallery to save this image. So we will say intent dot action media scanner scan file, sorry, action underscore media scan file, and after doing this we will simply say set data, and inside this we will say URI dot from file. We will pass this image file, that's all. And then we will send the broadcast and pass the intent, that's all. And we will simply show a simple toast message. So here we will simply say the pass the index context here, and then we will say image saved successfully. And then we will simply, the length will be, let's suppose, long, and then we will show this message to the user, that's all. So this is basically the application, guys, which is complete now. So we can now run this application on the mobile phone. So now if you basically click this button, if you take the selfie, and now this selfie will be saying, you can see image saved successfully. So if I now check you will see the third image is added here. You will see this is the image. So in this way, guys, you can basically capture the image from the camera and save it inside the gallery, inside your Java Android project. And this is made specifically for the latest, it's the latest tutorial, guys. So for Android devices 33. So if you check all the source code is given in the description of the video. Thank you very much.